In Germany after the war, a defeated people sought political peace, adopting a constitution that granted every individual his. A home was declared a free state. One could express his opinions in words, writing, and in print. Personal property could not be confiscated without compensation. It was this idealistic freedom that gave a dynamic orator, an unknown common soldier of Austrian birth, Adolf Hitler, an opportunity to voice his opinions to a troubled nation. In 1924, Hitler attached his young Nazi party to war hero General Erich von Ludendorff. They staged the famous beer cellar putsch, causing bloodshed and death. The revolt proved unsuccessful, and Hitler went to prison for years. Released 6 months later, he feverishly went back to work organizing the youth of the nation. The German people, weary of many revolutionary outbreaks, turned to General Paul von Hindenburg, hero of the Western Front. The aging soldier, hoping to save his country, emerged from retirement to accept the presidency. Despite his enormous popularity, von Hindenburg's years in office were not peaceful. He could find no. Hitler's anti-Semitic party gained by leaps and bounds. In 1932, Hitler opposed von Hindenburg for the presidency, but was defeated by a slight majority. By this time, Hitler had captured the imagination of Germany's youth, and their vote in the next election won his control in the Reichstag. The National Socialists clamored to dominate the cabinet. Compromising, von Hindenburg offered Hitler the vice-chancellorship. Hitler refused, answering, "All or nothing." And backed by over 1 million stormtroopers, he demanded complete control. Thus, he literally forced von Hindenburg to hand him the chancellorship. National Socialism became a fact. Der Führer had won.
Heil Hitler! Heil Hitler!
The leader who would liberate Germany, the savior who would begin at once to purify the Aryan strain, was in power. The world turned to read My Battle by Adolf Hitler. Let us meet someone who actually witnessed this political drama. An American girl who stood on the sidelines and was by August 1934 caught in the whirlpool of this sweeping revolution. I take pleasure in presenting Miss Isobel Steele. On April 1st, the one-day Jewish boycott was proclaimed. Thousands of brown-shirted pickets paraded the streets. Placards and banners forbid Aryans to buy from Jews. 40 million Germans must turn against 500,000 of their countrymen. Signs were posted on every Jewish shop, and stormtroopers barred the doors. Acts of violence too horrible to film were reported, while Miss Steele witnessed such scenes as this.
Don't do that!
Why, you swine, I'll teach you to touch me.
What are you going to do?
I'll show you when I come.
Oh, please don't arrest me. My family needs me.
I charge him with making defamatory remarks against the government.
I didn't, I swear.
Resisting, come on.
Sorry.
During this time, the Depression in America was shaping the destiny of Isobel Steele. The United States went off the gold standard. So Miss Steele, in need of funds, secured work on Germany and You, a monthly magazine printed in English. Thus she began her journalistic career. Her mother and younger sister, Marion, had joined her during the first week in July. Mrs. Steele was now in Denmark. Marion had met a Nazi stormtrooper in the person of Hans Stryker, and romance was in the air.
Hello.
Heil Hitler.
Come in, hon.
Thanks.
Sit down. Marion will be here in a minute. Been on Dienst again today?
No. My days of enforcing Jewish boycotts and fighting communists are about over. I'm to have a new position.
Really? What now?
That's a secret.
Will you tell Marion?
Certainly.
Then I'll find out from her.
Very well. I'll tell you so Marion can keep her secret. Will you?
How long?
Until you leave Germany?
I promise.
I'm to be an informer.
Well, how intriguing. And what are your duties?
I'm to be given a list of suspects harboring anti-Nazi views, engage them into conversation, and when they commit themselves, have them arrested.
Well, I don't envy you.
Perhaps not. But this is for the Führer. These people are foes of National Socialism and must be exterminated.
But why must Hitler resort to such extreme measures?
Because it is best for the fatherland.
I don't think so.
You think many things that are not good for you.
Good heavens, are you two arguing again?
Hello, dear.
I bought your daily papers.
Thanks, darling. Put them on the desk.
Listen, you don't understand us. Your country hasn't gone through a lost war, inflation, revolution. We need a man who can and will create a new Germany, and that man is Adolf Hitler.
Hans, can't you see that you are sacrificing freedom for promises? After all, Hitler may not be right.
Our leader is never wrong. He will drive out the Marxists, the Jew, and the pacifists. He will tear up the Treaty of Versailles, rebuild the new German army, and go down into history as the savior of German culture.
I'll take a good old-fashioned democracy.
Democracy? Where did it get us? Under it we were the vassals of all Europe.
Oh, stop it. You two will never agree.
Nothing matters but the state, and Hitler is the state.
Heil Hitler.
And what is the state going to get you?
I'm now common guard, but when everything is organized, I shall get a lucrative post in the government.
Oh, so that's it. Well, I think I'll take a walk.
Nothing matters but the state. Industry and art must be dominated by the Aryan. The Baron, a modern Casanova, seemed to have an endless supply of money. He entertained lavishly, and his talent for lovemaking won him many conquests.
Where is this breaker of hearts?
Oh, we'll find him with some attractive young lady.
The Baroness disappoints us with her departure.
That's just like Yurik.
Excuse us, please.
Oh, here he is now.
Catherine, you did come. Ah, and this is Miss Steele. Delighted. Shall we have some champagne?
Gladly.
I have heard so many charming things about you. Oh, Baroness von Berg, I'd like you to meet Miss Steele. She's from America.
How do you do, Baroness?
I'm so pleased to meet you. Would you please excuse me?
Certainly. I am deeply indebted to Catherine for bringing you here. I have always admired American girls. They are so different.
Oh. The Baroness is married. How can Sosnowski display her photograph? Oh, but they are still very dear friends.
Oh, I see. And who is this?
Another hot interest, Ilva Manuel, a famous dancer.
But don't some of them ever get jealous?
Oh, probably, but this is modern Berlin, and Yurik is very clever.
So I've observed. You lie so convincingly.
Oh, that's another of his conquests, Nadia Beringer. I want you to meet her. She is grand.
Is she a professional?
She owns a smart dress shop around the corner. They say Yurik furnished the money.
Parties, shops, champagne. That takes money.
Yes, and everyone is wondering where it's coming from. I think I'll ask him.
You wouldn't dare.
No? Watch me. Nadia, before you are completely under his spell, have you met my American friend?
Yes, thanks to Yurik. You must come to my shop for tea this week. Thank you, I'd be glad to.
Look at him. Always another woman.
Oh, no, Catherine. You wrong me. You know that if I should ever marry again, it will be Nadia. She understands me.
Yurik, if I tell you what people say about you, will you defend yourself?
It all depends what they say.
Some say you're a gambler, gigolo. Some even say spy.
Spy? How amusing. I have been accused of lots of things, but never of being a spy. It's work, and I hate work. I like this.
Where did you write it? Last night. I've been working on the lyrics all day.
Well, then sing it for us.
Oh, nothing doing. I won't have them finished until tomorrow night.
And then I'll be here. Dine with me?
Sorry, but I'm going with Catherine to Ellen Emanuel's recital.
Sosnowski's party?
Yes. He's giving a reception later in Elsa's honor.
You'd better be careful,
Why?
because he's a spy.
Oh, nonsense, Etta. Just because he has money, people gossip. Personally, I think he's much too indolent to be anything so energetic.
You mark my words, the Geheimpolizei are watching him.
I wouldn't worry about it. After all, they can't put you in jail for sipping his champagne.
Not unless you sip too much. Let's hear your song again.
Despite Baroness von Brunner's warning, Miss Steele intended joining the Baron's party. Important names provide good newspaper copy, and former invitations from Sosnowski had brought valuable contacts. However, on the day of the recital, the morning mail brought a rush job from the magazine Germany and You. Column after column must be translated into English. By evening, Miss Steele was exhausted. Realizing she could not enjoy the party unless she rested, she laid down and fell asleep, blissfully unaware that she had left several books beneath the telephone receiver, which had lifted it off the hook. Later, she learned that Catherine Stoloff had made numerous unsuccessful attempts to reach her. This sojourn into Rip Van Winkle's favorite pastime proved very fortunate for her.
If you know what's good for you, do as you are told.
Yes, sir.
You all have your orders. When I want them carried out, take your post. Go to your station. Answer it.
Champagne is on ice and ready to be served. Come on in, everybody, and let's have a glass of champagne before you move your wrap.
We're under arrest. Oh, I knew this would happen. Oh, my goodness.
I want quiet! You are supposed to be ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps some of you have no connection with Herr Baron or his despicable occupation. But you must all stand investigation. Those who can prove their innocence will be released.
Would you mind tell me what occupation you refer to?
A professional spy.
All I ask is that you do not harm the ladies. They have done nothing.
That's up to the police to determine.
May I telephone to my husband,
Who is your husband?
Baron von Neuhoff?
No.
Oh, this is terrible.
Here, give me that purse.
Don't you dare touch me.
What's the meaning of this?
She refuses to be searched.
Yeah?
Herr Gobel shall hear of this. I'm Fräulein X, the actress.
Release it.
But I'm an actress too.
Search her. I shall have no more disturbances.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
Reporting Baronin van Berg, Baroness Natzimur, and Fräulein van Jenner under arrest and en route to Alexanderplatz.
A good night, Zweigheini. Leave 2 men here for late arrivals. Have them remain all night.
Jawohl.
We proceed to the Alexanderplatz. Everybody out. Come on, hurry along.
Good.
This is Baron Sosnowski's residence.
Hello, may I speak to the Baron, please?
Sorry, he just stepped out. Who is this?
This is Miss Steele. Is Brian Stoloff there?
No, the whole party just left. If you'll leave a phone number, I'll...
Oh, that's all right, thank you. Just tell them I called.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
I'll trace that call.
So from later interviews, reluctantly given by released prisoners, Miss Steele pieced together the events that took place the night of February 28, 1934. No news of the sensational arrest reached the press. When Catherine Stoloff failed to keep an appointment the following day, Miss Steele became alarmed. Through telephone calls, she learned every one of the Sosnowski guests had disappeared. So she decided to go to the house of the Baronin von Neuhoff.
Is this the home of Baroness von Neuhoff?
Ja.
She went to Baron Sosnowski's party last... Is the Baroness at home?
Nein.
Could you tell me if she...
Sosnowski? Mein Gott.
Oh, but I... Polizeipräsidium, Alexanderplatz, bitte.
We'll notify you in a few days.
Oh, danke schön.
Yeah, Fräulein?
Why, I have been unable to locate a friend of mine. I thought perhaps you could,
What's her name? Address?
Kaiserdam 84.
No.
Isobel Steele.
Are you a relative of the missing person?
Catherine Stoloff.
Stoloff on your list?
I was supposed to meet her at Schumann Hall. She didn't return home last night, gentlemen.
We'll try and look. What's your name? Have you got a Freund friend?
Dankeschön.
On May 3rd, the Nazi government formed the dreaded People's Court. Sweeping laws were decreed governing foreigners. Even the writing of newspaper stories unfavorable to Hitler's government was declared an act of treason. Despite this, news hawks ferreted out the sensational Sosnowski story. A London newspaper asked Miss Steele to confirm a story carried in a Zurich daily. To do so, Miss Steele journeyed to Dresden to contact Baronin von Neuhoff, but she too had been forced to sign silence papers. Returning to Berlin, Miss Steele was called on the telephone by Herr Riker, a Berlin film producer whom she believed to be her friend.
Hello? Oh, Herr Reicher. I just returned from Dresden. It was an unsuccessful trip as far as I'm concerned.
Perhaps not. Did you get any more details of the arrest?
This proves it. Our employer is a spy.
Oh, that's fine. If you come over to my office, I think I can interest you in a business proposition.
Really? Well, if I can make money, I'll listen. All right. I'll wait for him.
Goodbye, Fräulein. Goodbye. Go and get her and hurry back.
Jawohl.
I wanted you to see it. This printing is very dark.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Herr
good to see you, Freund Steele. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
I'll go over this with you later on.
Yeah.
You don't look as if you had had a hard trip.
Oh, it's only a 3-hour drive to Dresden. I missed my story, that's all.
Well, maybe my idea will cheer you up.
I hope so.
It occurred to me that this whole Sosnowski episode would make an excellent motion picture.
Marvelous. But who would produce it?
I could arrange it.
But I don't know Sosnowski's background. After all, I'd have to have a collaborator.
Well, couldn't you get someone?
I suppose so. Baroness von Brunner could do it.
No, not her. I know Etta. She's a brilliant girl, but she disapproved of Sosnowski.
That's right. I have it. Baroness von Elmendorf. She knew Sosnowski and her cousin was arrested at the party. She could give us all the prison data.
Good.
I'll phone her.
So unaware that Herr Riker was of the Nazi government, Isobel Steele accepted the assignment. Even Baroness von Elmendorf was ignorant of Riker's real motive and agreed to collaborate.
We'll have to name our characters.
Let's use their real names in the first draft. Riker said it would be easier for him to worry.
That's a good idea.
Scenario completed, Miss Steele visited her mother in Rostock, a town in northern Germany. We find the family peacefully enjoying dinner in a Rostkeller. It is the memorable evening of June 30th, 1934.
Attention! Attention, Volksgenossen! We have an announcement to make, which is of vital interest to all patriots. Again, Germany has been saved from a destructive revolution by the quick and courageous action of our beloved leader, Adolf Hitler. The perpetrators of this outrage were two of his oldest and most trusted friends, Ernest Röhm and group leader Ernst. With his usual tolerance, der Führer attempted to suppress the immoralities of the leader of the brown shirts, but Röhm would not listen. Since our Führer places the fatherland and the integrity of our German youth above everything, he has sacrificed a lifelong friendship for a greater cause. And by this act, purged a crimson stain from the Nazi Party.
Eager to sell stories on the blood purge, Miss Steele hurried back to Berlin. For days the revolution raged, but facts were hard to obtain. Hitler, in a speech to the Reichstag, put the total of assassinations at 77. The closest estimate is believed to be 200. But even veteran reporters fail to get the actual number. No publication has ever carried a true and complete story. 2 months of confusion topped by incredible contradictions followed. Then, early in August, after a prolonged illness, death came to President Paul von Hindenburg, soldier, statesman, patriot. The passing of Hindenburg removed the last obstacle in Hitler's path. In between covering the political situation, Miss Steele made changes in the scenario. On August 10th, she hurried home to receive Riker's final approval, unaware that the secret police patiently awaited her arrival.
Hello?
Oh, wie geht's, Fräulein?
Oh, Herr Reicher. I was afraid.
This is my third attempt to get you. I have read the manuscript and think it excellent.
Then you can submit it to your friends.
By all means, I'm leaving for Switzerland tonight. There is only one more question.
Just a moment. Someone is ringing the doorbell.
Fräulein Steele?
Yes?
Geheimpolizei.
Why, what do you want?
You're under arrest.
Arrest? Why, would you mind if I finish my telephone conversation?
Never mind, I'll attend to it. Who is this, please? Oh, Herr Reicher? Well, Fräulein Steele sends her apologies. She's leaving for the south of Germany at once and will be gone for several weeks.
What? But this is impossible.
Put it down. You're under arrest. Good. Better take a look around the room, Heidi.
Wait a minute.
Hello, Carl. Albert speaking. Wir bringen over Fräulein Steele. Send over a man to seal her rooms right away. You are going to the Alexanderplatz.
What about a correspondence?
Oh, the Mancomb will take care of that. Are you ready?
Why, if you don't mind, I would like to wash my hands.
You can wash without the pocketbook.
Why, I suppose I can wash at the station then.
That would be better. The key, Fräulein. Here, Heini. Let's go.
Sehen Sie, meine Herren, die Tatsachen beweisen, dass sie gültig ist. Lesen Sie diesen Paragraph.
Ja, das ist sehr gut.
Ja. Bitte?
What? You here too?
Yes, Fräulein, but not in the same capacity as you.
You pick up Baroness von Ellendorf. Jawohl. You sit here, Fräulein. Your little game is up.
And your scenario is in better hands than those of Herr Reicher.
You are charged with espionage against das Dritte Reich. And here is enough evidence to convict you.
Please stop. Every charge is untrue.
Crying will not help you here, Fräulein.
Perhaps we can prove one offense. Bring him in. Johnson, is this woman a communist? Answer me! Is this woman a communist?
I suppose so.
Why, I've hardly said a half a dozen words to this man.
But that did not prevent him from listening to your conversation with Herr Reicher.
Take him out. Is all.
Ah, treason!
Gentlemen, listen. Radical socialist plan an armed revolt in the Tsar on election day. The government rewards its service.
Who gave it to you? Yeah. Where did you get it? Make her talk.
Gentlemen, I would like to see the United States consul.
You will not need him, Fräulein.
He can't help you.
You will be tried by German law. Take her away.
But I'm an American citizen. Herr Z, may I call my mother?
You will call no one. You are a prisoner.
Kommen Sie mit. Sign. Stehen Sie auf.
Another Sosnowski woman, huh?
She doesn't look at this.
Nein, but you can't go by looks these days.
Laura, stay here.
Your prisoner. You will read the rules, and we expect you to follow them to the letter.
All right.
Answer with respect.
Jawohl.
Donnerwetter, what are you doing?
Why, nothing. Nothing at all.
Ruhig. Did you read the rules?
Jawohl.
You want to be punished?
Nein.
Then stay off your bed. These are trusted prisoners. They are to be obeyed. But you are not to talk to them. Verstehen Sie?
Jawohl.
Bitte kommen Sie. Better eat it. Starving won't help you heal. Come.
Brush the floor, then scrub it.
But how about some breakfast?
Don't talk, and do as you are told.
Awful. Better eat it. You'll starve. I won't be here long enough for that.
You mustn't speak to me. If the other trustee hears, you shall tell.
Oh, I'm coming. She doesn't feel well.
That's the guard's bury.
Spaziergang. Kommen Sie.
Mach!
hang your head, daughter, and then we can talk. You are not a German.
No, I am an American.
And what are you here for?
Political.
Oh, me too.
You?
One of my sons was a martyr, and I helped him leave the country.
They put you in prison for that?
Oh, yeah. But one of my sons was a Nazi, and he pulled on me.
I believe they are talking over there. I look.
The car. Join the circle.
Fertig.
Such was the routine of Alexanderplatz. Several days elapsed, during which Isobel Steele saw no one but prisoners and guards. Finally, Herr Z came to her cell.
Stehen Sie auf.
Heil Hitler. Fräulein Steele, through the courtesy of the Third Reich, you will be permitted to converse with the American consul.
Thank God.
Oui.
That's all right, God. Now, what does the Fräulein think about the German barbarians?
Why, I've never thought of the Germans as barbarians.
No? I understand all Americans think that.
Oh, but Herr Z, you are mistaken. Any nation that can produce a Bach, Beethoven, Wagner, Brahms, Goethe, and Schiller can hardly be called barbarous.
Then you admire German culture?
I admire German genius, Herr Z. Culture is an elastic word. But aren't we keeping the consul waiting?
How do you do, Miss Steele? I'm the American consul.
And a very welcome visitor, Mr.
For the benefit of Herr President, you will speak in German.
But what must we?
Ja, Fräulein.
Even in the presence of the official representative of the United States, Isobel Steele was forbidden to discuss the details of her case. She learned that the German government had the right to hold and examine her. At the moment, the best the consulate could offer was to make her as comfortable as prison routine allowed. Herr President explained that as Isobel Steele was a political prisoner, solitary confinement was necessary. Even her mother could not visit her, although she'd been informed of her arrest. Miss Steele asked for clothing that could survive the scrubbing of cement floors, a comb, money for stamps, books, and fruit, which could be bought once a week. She was informed that all requests must be approved by her prosecuting magistrate. Inquiring about her personal property, papers, and a few hundred marks which had been confiscated, she was assured these would be returned when and if she was released. Unable to be of further assistance, the consul presented his card and advised her to communicate with him if necessary. This ended the period of Nazi silence. Requests approved consisted of philosophical books by Plato, Schopenhauer, and Hitler's favorite, Nietzsche, plays by Shakespeare, a comb, brush, and 2 censored letters per week. With the sameness of routine came hours of constant drilling.
Government divorced itself.
Who gave it to you? Yeah. Where did you get it? Make her talk!
Gentlemen.
Frantically trying to help, her mother was finally forced to return to America for assistance. She presented herself at Alexanderplatz, begging for an interview with her daughter.
Fräulein Steele, through the courtesy of the Third Reich, you will be permitted to converse with your mother.
Oh, thank you.
Mother, darling.
Oh, my baby.
Oh.
We have no time for scenes. If you have something to say, do so, and get it over with.
How are they treating you, dear?
You will not discuss the case.
Why, when does your boat sail?
In 2 days. I leave for Hamburg tonight. Let's see, dear. Here is some money. You will need it.
The prisoner will be given the money as he sees fit.
But I thought I was to be permitted to speak with my mother.
Time is up.
But I've hardly said anything.
The interview is over.
Oh, never mind, darling. As soon as I get home, I'll see the president. Necessary.
Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, dear.
Complete silence followed, which was even more devastating than third-degree methods. Isobel Steele began to fear her new prosecutor. Was he confident he could convict her? Was he preparing his case for the People's Court? On September 11th, her suspicions were practically confirmed.
Come to Fräulein, you're leaving.
Leaving?
You're going to Moabit.
Moabit?
Pat, we have no time for conversation.
But I haven't stood trial yet.
I am not running to courts. Hurry. Here. The guards will have your key.
The thought of gruesome Moabit struck terror in the heart of Isobel Steele. Behind its grim walls were the unfortunate victims of Baron Sosnowski. She had been told many had been executed without trial. Would this same fate befall her?
Give us out 399.
Heil Hitler.
Das Koffer.
And an American, eh? Tell me, what would they do with a person in your country guilty of treason?
Why, I don't know. I've never heard of such a case. But I'm quite sure they would get a fair trial.
Followed by your famous electric chair?
If convicted, more likely deportation.
Deportation? Well, that won't happen to you.
There's nothing here that she can keep.
Why, what do you mean?
This is not Alexanderplatz. All books are submitted to the president of this prison. Playing cards are not permitted, and you must have at least 4 changes of underwear and night clothes.
Well, could I communicate with a friend to get them?
Wouldn't we be stupid to let you speak to your friends? You will wear what is furnished.
But why do I need 4 changes?
Prisoners in solitary are allowed baths twice a month.
Twice a month?
That will be all. Give her cell 403.
Oh, please, Frau Director, may I have...
All your requests may be by letter once a week.
Come.
I'm free! But don't you realize I'm free? Free! Free! My doll did it. She freed me. I prayed for her, my doll. She freed me. Be quiet. She freed me. You need my doll. Take her. Pray to her. Take her. Pray to her. She'll free you. You'll get free. Free! Free!
That'll do you no good. Give it to me. The rules are the same as at Alexanderplatz, except I am more particular about cleanliness. We do not wash the dishes of the prisoner. That is what the pail is for. You do not take the bed from the wall on penalty of losing your recreation. I expect obedience and good conduct.
Well, I guess everything is here. Oh, I found that in the rubbish. Funny how some people, they place such faith in charms. Would you like to keep it? Jawohl, sehr good. But don't display it.
Dankeschön.
Thus, inanimate yarn fashioned into a doll became the comforting companion, the fetish of hope in Isobel Steele's lonely existence. For an entire month, Nazi officials seemed to forget her existence. Her written requests for the simplest comforts were answered by mail, and the examining magistrate took at least 2 weeks to reply.
In reply to your request of 11th of the month, you are informed that we have nothing against your speaking to your consul in the presence of the examining magistrate. You are informed that you are not allowed to take part in the church service. Regarding the maintenance of a newspaper, we can only then decide if you decide on a certain paper. The maintenance of foreign paper will not be allowed. The information about your arrest is only allowed to be given to your nearest relatives. Signed, Herr R.
In this manner, the Secretary of the Justice denied Isobel Steele the right to communicate with friends in the United States who might prove helpful. In all her solitude, there was only one chance for relief. Each night at 8, the guards had their dinner, and for 10 minutes the corridors were unwatched. Many times through her window, she had heard the hushed voices of her fellow prisoners. She was sure she recognized some of them. One haunting voice seemed to be that of Benita von Berg.
Benita! 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 Hey, you, with a scared voice. Who do you want? Benita von Berg. You fool. Don't use that name. Call Laura.
But I don't know Laura.
We don't use right names here. Are you next to me?
It sounds like it.
Your name is Eva. Now call Laura a little louder.
Laura. Laura.
Yes? Who is it?
This is, I don't know how to tell you who I am.
Oh, I know who you are. You're the American. They questioned me today about you. What did they ask? I can't discuss the case now. They called me the other night. I got to sign off now. It wouldn't be so good for me if I were caught again.
When can I call you?
Oh, in a couple of days. I'll see this then.
Eva. Eva.
Yes?
Talk to me. I'm so lonesome.
Do I know you?
No, but please talk. I am Sarah.
All right, Sarah. Are you comfortable? All except for the bed bugs. What kind of sign is on your door?
H. It means Hebrew.
What's on yours? A cross.
That's too bad.
Why?
It means espionage. It's the worst.
Oh.
Bedtime in 5 minutes.
Quiet the gun.
Other conversation. Prison one longs more for the simple luxuries of outside life.
Sign it.
What is it?
Sign it, and then you may have the note. is all.
But what about the candy?
That will go into your locker with the other things.
But why can't I have it now?
Because there may be poison in it. For that you lose your daily walk. Yes? What is it? Don't tap so loud. I can hear you through the wall. I don't understand what they've done to Lena. I don't know. I'm not surprised. The People's Court held trials today. I know, that's why I want her. It's been an awful day. Did you hear the scream of orphaning? Yes. What was it? I don't know. I do. An old woman about 65 tried to commit suicide. She cut her wrist with a table knife. They found her bleeding on the bed. I heard her screaming. She couldn't stand it. They took her to the hospital. She's been here 10 months. What was she in for? Smuggling her money to Switzerland. I wonder what they've done to Lena. I think I'll call her. Lena? Lena?
Hello. I'm sorry I didn't answer you before, but I'm so disturbed.
Were you sentenced?
Yes. I got 15 years.
15?
Forgive me.
I can't talk anymore tonight. Oh, I know, honey. Something is bound to happen. Did you hear? Yes. Oh, swine. I wonder what happened to Laura. Laura? Laura? Did she answer? Not yet. Laura!
Oh, shut up. Laura's gone.
Gone where?
They took her to Plutston's day.
Was she sentenced?
They have to be when they go that hole.
What did she get?
Oh, how would I know? She got life for the axe.
You mean beheaded?
Sure. What do you think the axe is for?
I didn't know.
Breaking the rules, eh? I knew I would catch you. Who are you talking to? Answer me.
I wasn't talking to anyone. Oh, no use shaking me. I tell you I wasn't talking to anyone.
You shall lose your privileges.
What privileges?
I shall report you for your insolence. Get to bed.
Confident the matron would carry out her threat, she knew stolen communications would be impossible for some time. Rigid censorship prevailed. Wretched at the outlook, she sat clutching Melvina, her doll, so named by using the first initials of her friends. Had they forgotten her? She had no way of knowing. Even frantic appeals to her mother in America may never have reached their destination. But mothers don't forget. Mrs. Steele had gone directly to her son in Boise, Idaho. Here they tried to contact Senator William E. Borah, who they learned was in Washington. Their pleas, however, were quickly transmitted to his office on Capitol Hill. Cutting his way through the inevitable mess of red tape, the brilliant Idaho statesman personally interested himself. The result was a terse diplomatic cable across the Atlantic. The State Department requested that Miss Steele, American student and journalist, arrested in Berlin August 10th, charged with high treason and espionage, should be brought to immediate trial or released.
Come, Fräulein. You go before your prosecuting magistrate at once.
How do you do, Miss Steele?
How do you do?
Prisoner will remain standing. Verdict. In the case against the journalist Isobel Steele, born the 24th of September 1910 in Toronto, Canada, charged with high treason and espionage, the People's Court, 3rd Senate, has decided at a sitting of December 4th, 1934, after hearing the prosecution magistrate. The case against the accused Steele is temporarily closed, since she will be deported through the command of the President of the Police. 4th, 1934, signed König.
Free.
The 10th of this month.
Home.
Goodbye, Miss Steele. You are indeed fortunate that the German government treated you so leniently.
Goodbye.
Liberated from the terror of what might have happened to her in Nazi Germany, and happily grateful for her release, Isobel Steele sailed home. Of her voyage, she writes, "Somewhat bewildered, I slowly readjusted myself to freedom. As I grew accustomed to my regained equality, the parting words of my prosecuting magistrate kept reoccurring to me. I was indeed fortunate to have been dealt with so leniently, for unless one has felt the grip of dictatorship and witnessed its terrifying suppression, one cannot possibly appreciate the significance of the Statue of Liberty."